Net. Hello, this is Kalen, back at it again. Um, Last time we did this, so we went on for like almost 4 hours, as usual. We went into the dead, like crazy, like or no, the dead lost river, whatever the heck it is, with the bones and shit. We found like this like cool glowy tree area with like stingrays that weren't harmful, and there was nothing really harmful there, so that was a neat little break in between. But we went into the lava area and we raided an area, I think the lava castle area. I don't remember exactly what needs to be done, and the unfortunate thing is, towards the end of that stream, like the last 30 minutes, my internet cut out. So all that I recorded, I had to wait till my internet came back. And wouldn't you know it, but the internet came back just after Twitch had deleted my VOD. It took a whole damn week for my internet to come back. So, yeah, there's going to be an episode missing from the playlist on YouTube. I am very sorry, guys. If you missed it, you missed it. There's not much else I could say. I tried my best, and I'm going to continue doing so. I really hope we get fiber optics soon, because this is ridiculous that this keeps happening. This is a joke. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. As to how my day's been going, I mean, I've pretty much slept the whole damn day. I've been so exhausted, physically and mentally. And I'm still tired for some reason. Where even am I right now? I'm in the Cyclops. Why the fuck am I in the Cyclops? Is the battery being drained? Please tell me the battery's not being drained. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I have no clue, little to no clue, of what I was last doing. And I can't check. Solely because I don't have the footage, because I couldn't download it, because the dumbass Wi-Fi data is limited at the moment. And I know I was supposed to stream like 2 3 days ago. I had family over, so yeah. Again, I'm very, very sleepy and tired as of late. I'm still not 100% sure why.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's get up the right way for once. I know, shocking. Actually, no, that is quite... I mean, okay, I have to remember what the hell I was doing and what the hell my controls, because I haven't... Okay, so I need to put this in the thing, and I need to... Oh, God, I need to recharge my battery, so hold up. How do I don't understand. How do I accept? I just click. Okay, that's weird. Now, there's got to be a battery charger somewhere in this facility. I kind of forgot. I love how this hot knife does not have a battery, and it's still hot. Like, how the hell? Like, don't you need a battery? Oh, hello, there's a battery here. Well, don't mind if I do. No. Give me that full one. Put the shitty one. Man, my sea glider, at least stock it with the. Don't do that. We gonna go into that habitat and dump off. Oh god, a creature egg. Sorry that I'm yawning so much. I woke up after like sleep. I slept till fuck. What was it? It was like 4 p.m. 4 something p.m. I shit you not. I slept that fucking long. I was so tired. Ew! I have one of those. Ew! Disgusting. Wait, is that a... Yo, y'all are in the way. No, it's still an undyed... Okay, so it might not be crab. Squid. I hate crab squids. So let me check this. For supplies. I need some more water and food. Speaking of water, I should probably... How do I inventory again? Aha. I should get some more salted fishes. Should probably get you. There's gotta be another peeper, surely, right? They're like the most abundant fish ever. I just hop out of the water like that. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Oh, right! I remember now. Iron, gold, and silver. Well, let me make some food first. I honestly should be eating more. I had like breakfast for lunch, and I had lunch for breakfast, and I haven't had dinner, and it's so fucking late already. I'm so tired. God, I'm so tired. It's like every time I eat, I've noticed I've gotten extremely like drowsy for some effing reason. Okay, I need one of you. Okay. No, it's Ted. Then I need one of you. And one of you. Ah, lovely. I actually need 2 of you. Oh, great. Oh, I need 4 of you. Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't know if I have enough for this, but I'm gonna try. Oh, God. I wonder if we can leave without completing everything. Like, if we can leave the planet without completing discovering everything. I know there are other tablets and bullshit. I'm praying I'm gonna be dead honest. I kind of don't want to. I don't like this game. I get that people love this game to a degree, but I don't like games that make me feel lonely like this. This game just makes me so sad playing it. Like, I just feel lonely. And it's also so damn, like, difficult. Like, at least other ones, like Hollow Knight, it's got, like, little side characters and shit, and there's, like, interesting stuff, but, like, wait, what? Wait, I'm confused, wait. Okay, no, I do need, okay. Okay, so then I need silicone rubber. I need 2. Let's see if I have any. Wow, would you believe that I have exactly that amount? But yeah, oh God, I don't know. I've been so damn tired. I recently managed to achieve a little personal artist milestone, which is to at least have drawn, even if it's not like a perfect portrait that can be used for things that I've, like, even if it's just in like other art forms or something. I managed to draw like each of like 102 important characters at least. So that's finally reached that little milestone. I have to fix up a few more. But I'm thankful. Well, it's really just their portraits. I haven't done full body. Let me tell you, full body takes for fucking ever. Heck, even drawing just portraits takes for fucking ever. So please, like, for those of you who do not know me and do not know, I doubt any. Well, unless I get some new people, but just in general, because I've gotten a lot of I've seen and heard and gotten shit from the art community before for like, oh, why don't you shade your artwork? Oh, why don't you use this fancy lighting technique? Oh, why don't you have Photoshop? Or why don't you do this or that fancy artist thing? Sweetheart, everyone has different art styles. Not everyone has to shade. Not everyone has to use fancy lighting. Not everyone has to do all this crazy stuff. Alright? I'm not here to impress anyone either. I'm just here to make stuff to tell, like, because I'm not only just making art, I'm writing a comic, so I have to tell a story as well. And I forgot what I was doing. Was in Titan? Do I have any of this stuff? How do you make that again? Oh, I already forgot. Great. Um. hmm. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. 2 lithium and a bunch of titanium. Nope, not gonna sing that again. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sing that again. Let me dump all the bullshit. Okay, so the batteries, I need the stinky. I need 4 crystal stinkies. 2, 3, 4. There's your crystal stinkies. I'm doing the same thing. Container. It's gonna be emptied out soon. I'm literally like getting the bare minimum. You could tell with this shit. I'm just trying to escape. Okay. Why does this thing? I bet it's because I need some power source. Goodness. But yeah, oh, that, well, rip. Literally. But yeah, I've been, working and I'm not working. I've just been, like, resting and shit and just trying to chill the fuck out. And do some artwork as well. Although I'm really so, I am, like, probably, well, no, I can't say I'm the laziest because, well, no. No, lazy artists aren't actual artists. Like, lazy artists probably like trace and copy and other things. And honestly, like, as long as you're not selling the art, I think it's okay. Like, this is controversial. People are gonna hate me for this, but I don't think it's wrong to trace as long as you're not, as long as you're like, kind of like not, if you're not getting, if you're, one, you're not earning money from the artwork that you're doing the tracing, and 2, you're kind of like at least saying like, hey, just letting you know I trace this. Like, you're not lying saying, oh, I did this all by myself, you know? At least you're like letting people know like what you did instead of like trying to lie. Because honestly, I don't think like people have this like hate boner for tracing these days, and it pisses me off. Because, like, tracing is how the fuck I learn and how other people learn. Because not everybody is as, like, artistically inclined as others. Some people need things like that, little techniques and tools to, like, help them to slowly get better and stuff. So I don't think people should be hated on as long as they're not, like, doing it with, like, malintent. Honestly, I think it should not be done with malintent. Fucking, so yeah, to all y'all high-end artists and haters out there, fuck you. Or rather, fuck what you're saying about people. Like, you have to understand that not everyone's talented like you, and not everyone is, like, meaning bad will with doing it. There's some honestly innocent people that try. They're just trying to figure out how to do things. And just because someone might be ignorant or just might not be as good as you and might have to rely on some things, at least for a start, doesn't mean you get to bash them and treat them like shit. Because that's not how a proper, like, if you're going to be an artist that you want people to look up to you, you shouldn't be bashing people for not being as good as you. Like, you can tell them honestly, like, hey, maybe you should work on this and work on this. You can tell them and critique their work and say, maybe this needs some fine-tuning, but also you should compliment them on what they can do, on what the good they can do. And, like, just let people experience, like, take their journey into, like, improving their talents and stuff in their own time. Because everyone's different. Everyone has different, like, time. Like, everyone takes different amounts of time to do things. You can't expect everyone to be like you. You can't expect everyone to be talented like you. I learned that the hard way. And you can't expect people... And I'm not even that talented, to be honest. I'm like... It's funny. I have people who... I have had friends that are like, oh my god, I love your artwork. You're so talented. I'm like, nah, bro. You have not seen me compared to, like, people in the industry. They're insane, they use all these crazy techniques. And to be honest, I don't think that I can't do it. I just don't want to do it because it takes a lot of time that I unfortunately do not have working my job. And even when I'm not working, I have struggles with like both like physical health struggles as well as like just like mental and emotional, like just like other like just how would you say that? It's not physical. I mean, I guess it would count as mental, but then I don't know. And I know people are like, oh well, that's why you get a therapist and stuff. And like, yeah, if I could afford it in terms of both money and time. And actually, I don't know why I said A. There's just that one point. Like, if I can't afford it with my money and or my time, I just can't get it. So what do? I just try to live my life day by day, appreciate the good little things, and keep moving on. I might not always be up for art, but when I am, I'll try. I do know, though, that one thing that I do seriously lack is self-care. And in terms of, like, just a lot of things in general. Like, I'm trying. It's just hard. This has become another sad, depressing stream where the streamer talks about his boring and sad life, and people don't want to hear that shit, and they just want to see a gameplay and want some bombastic, crazy, screaming, outrageous, ridiculous, flamboyant web personality. That's what God. Look, I can be funny. I can laugh. You've seen me before. I can, like, be silly. But honestly, there are days. There are days, sometimes weeks or months or whatever it is. There are situations, and life's a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. You can't expect somebody to be all sunshiny all the time, you know? And if they are, well, good for them. I kind of envy those people who can be like that. But in a good way. Not like, oh, I envy them and I'm going to try to ruin their life because I can't have it. No. That's another thing. I had a talk with my mom today about that. And the way I've lived life and what I've seen from other people, what I've experienced third hand, I guess you would say, is that there are different kinds of jealousy. And people are like, there's always that saying that's like, oh, jealousy is bad. A jealous person is a bad person. Not exactly. It's not the jealousy that makes the person bad. It's what the person decides to do with the jealousy that makes the person good or bad, as well as with other things. Because I believe that sometimes you can turn negative feelings into and use them positively. Like, most people would say, oh, well, a jealous person tries to ruin the person they're jealous of their life and take away their happiness because they can't have it. Well, let me be honest and admit some things. I am a jealous person sometimes, but I don't do that. I usually am like, if I see someone who can do something, I might get mad for a time, but I'll be like, you know what? Fine. They have something I don't. I'm going to try to have it too. I'm not going to take it from them, but I'm going to try to earn it myself and prove that I deserve it just as much as they do. Then I won't have the need to be jealous anymore. I kind of take it as like a challenge to just improve myself. What am I talking about? What am I doing again? I was charging my batteries. Ah, right. I have to check the thing so I can get titanium. Why does it suck? Why is there barely anything to scan? Wait, where the fuck are the modules? Whoa, where the hell did the modules go? What the hell? There were more modules. What the fuck? That's not... Huh? What? Okay, I must be tripping or something. Because I'm pretty sure there were 2 more modules, and there was one of these and another one of these. I'm not lying, right? If you check my other maybe last stream something weird happened and I don't know. I must be confusing it maybe for the other station. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, but yeah, sorry about all this like this weird, sad talk. Wait. Oh, that's what it meant by wreck. That's not what I want. I want the good shit. I want the like salvage shit, the metal bullcrap. No, stop scanning. I want... Oh, now there's 2 pages. I think it just took a while. Wait, let me see. What happens if I... Well... Should probably go to bed. But yeah. I think depending on the game is really just how I talk and shit. Although I notice I tend to self-reflect a lot, and I tend to, pardon my French, I tend to, no, this is an adult stream, I could say it. I'm pretty sure I could say this. I tend to bitch a lot, and I'm sorry if y'all don't like that, but also I'm not gonna stop unless I feel like stopping. In a way, this is kind of just my place to vent, my place to just say shit and feel shit. Streaming with you guys. Because I'm gonna be dead honest, like, what the wait, what the fuck? Okay. Cool. At least someone's down to earth. That was a really shitty joke. That was a really shitty joke. I'm sorry. Not sorry. But... I don't even remember what I was saying. Maybe there's a cave to get in there. But yeah, I've lived a life where, like, I am the way I am. I honestly am sick and tired of having to apologize to people for it, because I don't intend to be rude. I don't intend to be emotionally draining. And if I am, like, I am sorry that you feel that way, but I'm not sorry that I say the things I do and I think the way I think and feel the way I feel, because that's all me. And I have the right to feel, think, and say things like that. Like, people might not like me. There's never ever gonna be, if there's something I've learned, there's never ever gonna be a way to get everyone to like you. That's an impossibility. If you're trying to get everyone to like you, you're setting yourself up for failure already. Because not everyone's gonna like you, regardless of who you are. And that goes for everyone. Even celebrities, not everyone likes them, believe it or not. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that, like, at times people like me don't feel like sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I honestly wake up and the whole day I go by and I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like people just don't, I feel like, not that, I feel like, I don't feel like I can't get, it's not that I don't feel like I can't get people to like me, I just, like, there's a difference between some people not liking you and then the weird, sinking, dreadful feeling that you feel like nobody likes you. And honestly, I think I'm overreacting, but I really, like, maybe I do need a therapist. I probably do, let's be real here. The thing is, I don't have the time and I don't have the money. Now, yeah, my job is like, now my job's starting to lax a bit, but wait till it comes the summer again. I'm not going to have time. Or when Christmas or other holidays where people travel a lot, I'm not going to have time. I don't have a steady schedule. God, I wish I had a steady schedule. I hate that jobs never give you a steady schedule. And, oh fuck. Part of that is because, I'm just going to give my honest opinion, I don't care what anybody says, and I don't care what anybody tries to do to me. Like, I'm not trying to throw hands, I'm just giving an honest opinion. If you don't like it, then just don't listen to it, just ignore it. I mean, I have to ignore other people's stupid ass opinions all the time. I always have to do that, so if I can do it, so can you. And believe me, it's hard to do, but it's doable. But the thing is, I think the reason why we don't get like a lot of, at least in a lot of jobs I don't, at least the jobs I've had, it's partially because like 1/3 of it is shit happens. You can't control life. Life controls you to a degree, not completely. Basically, you want lemons, and life throws you bowling balls, and you can either choose to eat the bowling ball, you can choose to cry about it or get hurt by the bowling ball flying at you, or you can catch the bowling ball and then use it to go bowling. Or for all we know, you could take the bowling ball and just use it for some random ass purpose. Life might... I love how I'm going on so many freaking weird tangents. I'm just... This is the nonsense stream. This is the Kalen speaks philosophical nonsense, or whatever this. I don't even know. This is the ramblings of a very tired and just mildly depresso espresso Kalen. Oh god. No, but oh god. But as I was saying, I think the reason why is all that titanium like non-existent? Is this game broken? All the titanium is like non-existent. Like what the fuck, man? I have no clue what's happening. Let me go back to the base and maybe see if I can sort things out. It's part of it is that. Part of it is because there are two different things between calling out. Like there are two types of calling out. There's calling out because shit happens, like people get sick or some bad thing happens or whatever it be. I don't actually consider those calling out because I find it understandable and fair. When I say like calling out, I usually use it I like to use it under the pretext of, oh, the person's lying out their ass and they're actually just going on a mini vacation and calling out because they just feel like it. Which, I mean, sometimes I understand if people need like breaks because they're like dealing with shit, but if you're not, sadly there are coworkers in every job that are going to be piss pots and assholes that are just going to be like, I don't feel like working today, I'm just going to call out last minute. And yet those are the ones that get treated nicely and that never get fired or reprimanded for anything. And then people who work good and attend, the moment that life decides to piss on them and just screw with them, the moment that life decides to fuck with them, the managers are not that some of the managers will not be understanding and will not care and will think it will treat you like they were supposed to treat the ones who were lazy and just decided to not work. That's the other unfortunate thing. As for the other third part where this segues into, sometimes the reason why there's unstable schedules is because shit management. And I'm not going to lie, there is shit management out there. Some managers are good, some managers are not. And, sorry. While it's not entirely true, more often than not, those at the head are usually less competent than those at the feet of the company. There are people usually that are leaders that are not leader material. And I'm going to be honest, in some of my projects, I will admit I don't think I was leader material back then. Because I wasn't prepared. Now, that doesn't mean I was a bad person. It doesn't mean I was ill-intended. I just didn't have the skills and wisdom and experience that I needed. The only problem I have with those kinds of managers is when they refuse to learn and decide to be arrogant and be like, no, I'm never wrong, I'm always right. Which there are also, unfortunately, a few of them that are like that. But there are also those that can listen. There's a mix of people in this world. It's weird. What am I doing again? Titanium. Oh, I can make the thing with this. But yeah, I think that's why I have issues with. I think that's why most people have issues with schedule. A little bit of life and shit happening, a little bit of bad coworkers, and a little bit of bad management. And honestly, the way I'm not saying, oh, it's all because of one thing or another, or everything's doom and gloom. No, there's some good in the world. You just have to look for it, kind of, or at least open your eyes to see the brighter side. I've been trying to do that so hard as of recently. Like, for example, my schedule. The amount of times I tell my coworkers about when, say, my schedule this week got dicked over in hours, where I only have one day the whole week. They're like, "Oh my god, that's so horrible. You should be concerned. That's screwed up. Like, what the heck, man?" And I'm like, you know what? I'll take it as it is, because while yes, I like to work hard and I like to make that dough, I also need some time for myself, though. And time to stream like this more often, and to also work on projects that I haven't been able to work on. Honestly, I don't mind it. What I actually do mind is when it's working all the time. I know people are like, oh, but then how the heck are you going to survive? How are you going to get a full-time job? I'm like, honestly, the way I see things, I'll figure things out. I'll get to that level when I get to that level. I'll take the time that I need to take. And so should everybody else. That's an important thing to think about. Take the time you need to take. Don't do what you can't do. Do what you can and worry about the rest later. Sure, I sound like, oh, but you're just that's procrastinator mentality. Oh, that's a lazy bum mentality. Go ahead and say what you want. I don't care. And if you want to take my advice, cool. If you don't, also cool. I don't care. I'm just saying this because I have nothing better to say, really, than to just speak about my experiences in life and how I feel as a person. Yes, I can make it. Okay. Ugh, it's nighttime already. Jesus Christ. I know there's what? Gonna be one more piece to the ship, and it's probably gonna require more ion shit, which I don't know how I'm gonna find. Because I'm pretty sure I squandered my ion shit. Because that one time that I died and all my ion shit vanished into the abyss of this game. You will be missed. Fuck yeah! But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I know that so I'm gonna actually be honest. Before anybody starts judging me and saying, oh, you just sound like another salty YouTuber, you sound like another bitchy person, another waste of energy who sucks the life out of everyone like a vampire and exhausts them with their negativity. I'm not always negative. I'm just negative when I'm exhausted. And especially when I'm lonely. But what the hell? Huh. I thought it would have required more complex things. Weird. Let me do something. Okay. I don't need that, I guess. I do need that. I don't need that. I need that. I can't pin that. I need to get rid of another one. I'm gonna take these off because I feel like they're wasting my space, honestly. I need that. Shield. Shield. Pokemon Shield. I picked Shield over Sword. by the way. Like I picked Scarlet over Violet. I always pick the... I've noticed I've picked the ones that are less popular, supposedly. Is that just my life? Is that just me, how I am? I think that's just how I am. I think I'm just made that way. Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Okay, so let me focus on making some basic ass shit. And then we'll get to the complicated shit later. Whee! But we're close to finishing. We're close. If I don't have to explore any more of that hellscape, I won't. As long as that thing was not a Leviathan, I am fine. If that was a Leviathan, oh lord, help me. I also need more food and water. Okay, what can I make quickly? Well, clearly I need more titanium. You know, I wonder, are there more options now? Let's see. Aha! Yes, my beloved metal salvage. Come to me. Ah, geez, sorry. My breathing has been fucked up ever since, like, the changing of seasons. Okay, let's see if we have evil. We have evil. I can knock that out of the ballpark. Yay, we have concocted evil. Now I can get evil off of my screen. I'm just gonna keep saying it for some reason. Oh god. Oh my god. What is the point of... Okay. 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 Well, to make copper wire, we need 2 copper, obviously. Do we have? Yes, we do. We just... How much do we need? Just 1? Alright. And then we can get that out of the way. And pin something else that we need, like the benzene. No, we don't need benzene, we need hydrochloric acid. I'm dumb. Do we have... Aren't those deep shrooms? Don't we have 3 of them? And a salt? Do you have salt? Yes, you do. Thank you. I can make you and get rid of you. Alright. Make the hydrochloric acid. Get that shit off my wall of things to do. So I need gold. Alright. And I think I do have that. I need gold. Gold, gold, gold. Dorado. El Dorado, a movie I surprisingly have not watched. Yet. One day. A lot of movies I still have to watch. But I rarely ever have time for watching lengthy pieces of art like movies, unfortunately. Says the guy who literally watched like 5 to 6 to 7 episodes of One Piece in the span of today and this morning and last night. Because I did have a moment where I woke up and I'm like, let me just binge watch some shit until I fall asleep again. And I'm like, yep. I don't need that no more. I need... Which one is it? And you know, the advanced one. Of course it needs the baby one. Fucking hell, man. And the computer chip. So I'll need... That computer chip's not leaving for a while. Let's get some silver, if there even is silver left. Yes, there is. Give me the wiring kit, please. I hope nothing else requires this damn thing so I can get off my list. Baby wiring kit gone. Power cells next. Oh lord. Okay. I need 2 gold and a circuit board. I need 3 gold. I need 4 gold. Let's be real here. Dorado. The road to El Dorado. And I need 4 table coral. I'm gonna need another bit of potato. Another copper wire. So many ingredients, so many ingredients. 1, 2, 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everyone throw the table coral on the floor. I don't know. Come on. Alright. And now, with a little bit of copper. Wait, what is copper wire require? That rhymes. 2. So 2 more copper. If I can find... Okay, I make another copper wire. Give me the copper wire. And then I can knock this shit off. I can knock that shit off. And lo and behold, I can get rid of both the advanced kit and the circuit board off my recipe list. Isn't that wonderful? Goodbye advanced kit. Goodbye circuit board. Hello battery. Hello silicone rubber. I think that's a copper. Yes, a copper and an acid. Wow, I need another acid shroom. I never thought I'd need acid shrooms until now. Well, luckily for us, they're abundant. Yoink that shit out of the ground. And all I need is one thing of that oily thing that I don't see anywhere. Oh dear. There's some. Come here. How much do I need? I just need one. Okay. I'm so close. If this is gonna be the finale and we finish this so fucking quickly, I'm gonna die of laughter. I might just like end the stream then and start another stream, or I could just end the stream and go to bed because I'm tired as fuck. I'm still exhausted. I got that, and then the battery. Can I make the battery? Yes, please. Battery. Oh, I needed 2. Well, I happen to have a spare anyways. So now I can make the power cell. Ha ha ha. Ha. Okay. Very shitty laughter ensues. And then I can make that Cyclops bullshit. Which I have to go into Cyclops for. Great. Okay, so I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. And where's the Cyclops bastard? Wait, is it Cyclops? Wait, fuck. What is it? Yeah, it is. Weird that I need that, to be honest. And then I could just... I guess if I wanted to be a little bit extra with this shit, I could just pin the thingamabobber-majigger, this thing, onto the Cyclops. Am I gonna finish this game that early? This seems too easy. Something's not right here. There's no way that I'm gonna finish this thing so damn quickly. Did I make really that much progress? Isn't there like more stuff to technically explore? Or is it gonna be like, oh, haha, I shot down... I swear, if I make that ship and it's like, it's gonna shoot down my fucking ship as I escape, I'm gonna be really angry. And then I have to build it all over again, which I clearly don't have the materials for. That means game over. That means I'm screwed. I'm not gonna be able to... No. No. Just no. You know what? Fuck it, I'm hungry. Give me that shit. I'm hungry. Yoink and yoink. Still hungry. So I just need a lot of titanium and lithium. Fucking hell, I forgot. I need lithium, which means another trip to the evil biome. My favorite. I hate lithium so much. Except for lithium-ion batteries. I have a drink here that's getting warm. I shouldn't let it get warm. I should keep it cool. I haven't drunken any of it. I really want to. But, like, also part of me is still stuck in this stupid mood of, like, I don't know, just sleepiness. That's the problem. It's like when I have that issue where you sleep and you're just all grouchy afterwards and you don't want to wake up. And it lingers is the annoying part of the bitch. Like, it won't leave me alone. The whole day I've been tired. I wonder if it's my blood sugar again. Note, I don't usually have blood sugar problems. It's become a problem as of the past few weeks for some reason. Where I've been extremely tired on random ass days. And yet, for some reason, in the middle of the night, I'll be like I think I'm really just a night owl. But it's becoming night, so I should be less tired, wouldn't you think? Especially if I slept like the whole damn day before. What am I doing again? I need to go to my base. Where is the base? La isla bonita. I don't want to get in trouble, but I really want to sing. Wait, what the fuck is Farfalle doing over? Oh, right, the island. I can get there easier now. That's beautiful. At least I think. I hope that teleports me to where I think it will teleport me. If it teleports me to the lava zone, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna absolutely cry my eyes out if it does. Because I don't want to be in lava zone. I don't like lava zone. Or auto zone. Every time I go into, that's the weird thing. Every time I go into like a mechanics shop or like auto part shop, I always become extremely uncomfortable for some reason. Like, I feel like everyone there is judging me. For some reason. I feel like I walk in and everyone's like, it's filled with a bunch of like, and I'm sorry, people are gonna be mad at me for like, oh, that sounds like you're like assuming things and stereotyping and shit. I'm like, I'm not trying to, okay, relax. Wait, I feel like I have something I don't need. The silicon, right? I feel like everyone, like all the men are like these like bearded guys with like tats and like greasy blackened hands and like a baseball cap probably or something. And they're all just looking at me like, what is this weird dude, this weird scrawny kid doing here? Then again, I feel like that everywhere. Although today, I went to the supermarket thinking, because of what I've been told about the area I live in, that people weren't going to take kindly to me since I'm very strange. Like, like, back where I lived, I probably would have been acceptable. But where I live now, it's usually thought that places like where I live now, they're not really kind to people who don't really go with, like, old, established social rules and expectations. Especially including appearance and shit. So because I don't go with the flow, I was scared that people were gonna like look at me and judge me. But there was this old dude that was really sweet. He was really nice. He just kindly said like, "Oh, I'm sorry, am I in your way?" Like, people would probably be like, "Oh, that's normal." I'm like, actually, to me, that's not normal. People are usually really fucking rude and like, they're not. They usually are like, they get in your way or they cut you off and they don't say excuse me and they just push past you and shit. I'm used to that kind of behavior from other strangers. I'm not used to people being so polite and shit to me. So yeah, it caught me so off guard that I kind of like I feel bad because he probably thought I was rude because I didn't really say anything. I just went past. Well, I said sorry, but I said it so quietly that he probably did not hear me. So I feel kind of bad about that, honestly. I hope he heard me. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just so startled by the kindness that I'm like, what? And it's not a bad thing, honestly. I'm grateful for it. Not many people are polite to me. In public and shit, people are usually quite rude. Especially where I work, too. People are so damn rude. Like, the customers, some of them are just... But then again, there are also quite a few nice customers. Wait, I wasn't supposed to... I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I wasn't supposed to capture them. I was supposed to cook them up. Well, I can cook them up now. Why not? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cook some fish. Also, there's an Arby's. There's an Arby's where I work. I don't work in the Arby's section. I will never, ever work in the Arby's section unless it is the only job I can obtain. Because I've had past experience with food service and I despise food service. I despise it with a passion. And oops. I didn't mean to eat the fish, but I did. And that's where I'm like, well, I ate the other two, I might as well fucking eat this one. Oh well. No, but yeah, I value those in food service as long as they're actually doing their job. Because it's hard to actually do your job right in food service. And by that I mean it's hard to have the patience to do your job right. Heck, in general, it's hard to have the patience to keep doing your job right. Because honestly, I'm tested on a daily basis. I will see coworkers that, and like, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not saying any names, because there are coworkers, like, I love my coworkers, and my coworkers do their job. I just, in a way, I guess I'm kind of just annoyed that, like, because the way I feel like it is, I feel like everyone can just break the rules when they feel like it, except for me. And I feel like it's always been like that in every place I work, heck, and even in my own even where I live. Everyone who makes the rules gets to break the rules, and everyone who doesn't make the rules gets to break the rules. The only people who aren't allowed to break the rules are the ones who people put high expectations on, and the ones who always show up for work or are always obedient, or who are always nice and quiet. It's always the people like me that end up where we feel like we're being, like, any little thing we do, any tiny little mistake, and we're gonna get put on the chopping block or threatened with being fired or sat down for another talk with the principal, which is honestly really stressful and aggravating when that happens. Thankfully it hasn't happened in a while though. But I feel like I also am just very high strung with how I was raised, because I was raised in a very, very strict environment. Like, honestly, I personally, now I'm not going to say, oh, let's accuse these people and have them arrested. No. But I will say, to me, it was strict, borderline cruel, and borderline abuse, in my opinion. And sorry if y'all don't like talking about that. I won't talk about it anymore. At least, I'll try not to. I'm that person who, I've been through shit and I'm not afraid of shit. Like, I talk about whatever it is. For the most part, at least. As long as it's not stuff that will get me in trouble. And I don't honestly think that should get me in trouble talking about, like, my personal experiences. But I'm not going to do that on this stream. Because for all I know, there's probably some dickish rule where it's like, oh, you can't talk about very personal things that are too hard for people because, oh, it's a trigger warning and this and that. And, like, I get it, triggers exist. But you can't tell everyone, hey, you can't ever talk about this, and you can't ever think about this, and you can't ever do, like you can't just tell people how, you can't change how people speak. You can't tell people stop saying this, stop saying that, especially if they don't intend it in a malicious manner. Like, if you don't like how someone speaks, and you don't like the things people talk about, you have the option to just not listen to it and just not be their friend. Like, if people don't like how I am, I'm not gonna be offended if they don't want to be my friend. If they don't want to be my friend, then we just weren't meant to be friends. So what? Doesn't mean they hate me. Heck, it's better off to just straight up cut ties at the beginning, in my opinion, than to force yourself to be kind to someone that you obviously don't like, and force yourself to be friends with someone that you obviously don't want to be friends with. Just as long as you communicate honestly, but politely and properly. And I'm not saying, I hate you, stinky poo-poo face, we're not friends. Or saying stuff like, you suck because you're this, that, and you're horrible, and this, that. No. Say it politely, and also, most importantly, say it in the right place and time. Say it in like a private manner, just you and them. Don't have anybody else involved. Don't do it in a public area. That's very immature when people do that, and that causes drama and could honestly, in my opinion, from what I've seen, destroy communities when people start airing dirty laundry in public. Don't do that. That's extremely immature and inappropriate. Don't do that. That's not cool. Now, yes, you could say, oh, but Kaylin, aren't you doing that right now? You're bitching about things. Yeah, but I'm not naming names. And I'm not saying the worst of them. Like, I'm saying, yeah, I don't like them, but I also I don't like this about this person, but they also have some good things. Like, my coworkers, while, yeah, they do some stuff that I don't approve of, like going on their phones all the time while they're working, they also still get their job done regardless. So, I mean, you know, what it really is not that I'm mad at them. I'm just kind of, in a weird way, mad at myself that I can't be like them. You know? I'm kind of in a weird way, and while I'm so much about individuality and I want to be myself, I'm also very much mad that I feel like I don't know how to, like, let me try to find an analogy. It's like let's use the example of people using their phone at work. Other people use their phone, they don't get in trouble, they don't get scolded. Probably because they could still do their job. I don't know how the hell they do it, where they could talk to someone on the phone and then talk to the customer at the same time and also ring up the stuff perfectly. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, are you some sort of prodigy? Like, holy shit, I wish I could do that. And then there's me who can't. And it's not that I'm mad at them. I'm not trying to bash them. I'm just expressing myself and trying to let off some steam as best I can without trying not to hurt people's feelings. And if I did, I really apologize to anybody who watches this that knows what I'm talking about and knows that I might be referring to them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a shithead. I honestly am just trying to say stuff just to relieve some tension. And if you want to go and say shit about me, that's cool too. Because honestly, I probably deserve shit as well. Because let me tell you, the amount of times I've fucked up on the job, the amount of times I've dropped shit and been clumsy, the amount of times that life just decides to take a massive crap on me and I have to call out for work, or times where I'm just generally exhausted and I'm not as upbeat as I really should be. Honestly, I know I could be better, but at the same time, I'm really, the talk of this is not to blame people, it's just to express how I feel. So if you think I'm blaming you, I am very sorry. If there's something I can do to make you feel better, just let me know and I will. I'm not psychic. I don't understand people half the time, so I kind of need people to be direct with me. And I honestly wish I could be direct with people, but I know that I can't because other people are very sensitive at times. I'm normally a very direct and literal person, but I've learned that I can't be that way because it comes off as blunt and rude and insensitive, and I apologize for that. I just wish there was a way I could, like, find a way to, like, you know. And there are a lot of other things I can complain about, but honestly, when I think about it a bit more, I'm like, well, do I have the greater picture? Do I know everything? For all I know, this person could be going through some crazy-ass shit that's horrible and that they shouldn't be going through, and that's why they're like that. And honestly, I think quite a bit of them are. So, I understand. Doesn't mean I can't get angry. And honestly, now that I think about it, this is actually kind of I'm reflecting right now, and I'm realizing this past week I was bitching about, oh, certain people or someone at work is always so negative and bitching about other people all the time, and like blah blah blah, and I'm so tired of them draining my negativity. I'm like, or my energy and giving negativity all the time. I'm like, but am I really that different from them? Because I sound the same as them right now. Well, I mean, personally, I think I'm doing it a little bit less rude than them, but am I really somebody to judge? No, I'm not. I need to remember what I'm doing. Lithium. Yes, lithium. We need to go to creeper space. But let me see if there's some lithium here by some rare chance. If there is, God, thank you. Okay, wait. I wonder, does lithium come from shale? Because if it does, oh boy, I'm having a field day here and I'm not going anywhere else. Data downloads. What the fuck did I miss? Primary containment facility. A power router in the words. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A power router in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities on the planet. Primary containment facility location updated. Constructed within a natural chasm. Connected to this cave network. Southeast. Area of volcanic activity. A depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units 5%. Arc network 10%. Sanctuaries Alpha, Beta, Kappa 10%. Quarantine enforcement platform 35%. Disease research facility offline. Primary containment facility 20%. Reserve 20%. There is no clear way to interrupt the power flow. Why would we want to? Question mark. No, it's like seriously, I don't know half the fucking shit this game's going on about. Ion power data. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Jesus Christ, I'm having difficulties reading this. So much jargon. Using this knowledge and fanciful wording. Sunday words. It has been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. Fossil data. Fossil data. Fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility. It has been possible to extrapolate a number of key trends. Genetic divergence. The aliens recorded data on indigenous organic remains originating between 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. The life forms on record feature an unusually low overlap with those encountered so far on 4546b. 4546, yeah, I said that right. Extinction event. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contain 300% higher concentrations of organic remains than the soil average. Data supports a mass extinction event killing off a majority of species and forcing rapid adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Kind of like dinosaurs with the meteorite, maybe? Alien thermal plant. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Why is this game obsessed with interrupting the power supply of the alien nonsense? Is it because... Wait, maybe it's because of the... I really need to know, actually. Will you get blasted off the planet? Because I swear, if I do this... I really don't want to think about it, though. I'm gonna have to spoil myself again. I have to research this. Sorry, guys. Subnautica. Because I don't want to fuck up. What is that thing called again that I'm making? No, not that. Neptune. Apollo. Why do I keep thinking Apollo? Will the Neptune be destroyed? So I can... No, that's not what I meant. If the alien cannon... How do you spell that? Two N's, right? I keep confusing canon as in it's in canon story or canon as in cannonball, confused in spelling. Isn't disabled. Yes, I know I didn't spell it punctually correct. I don't care. No, I don't want to. I don't have Reddit, and I will not get Reddit. Tried to save the Sunbeam, but they're doomed. Still feel like They should have made this an alternate ending, getting saved by the sunbeam. So wait. But can I leave? It's not telling me if I can leave. Ah! Okay. At least they made it a safe precaution and warned me of it. But that means I have to disable... I have to do the nasty thing of disabling. So that's why. I hate that. That's going to make my experience a lot longer. And I know some of y'all voted for this. I think y'all voted for this. I don't know if y'all voted for this or not. But I'm not a huge fan of Subnautica. I'm really not anymore. I've been playing this and I feel like a castaway stranded on an island. I'm going absolutely bonkers and insane because there's no other people in this game. And it's so lonely and dead, and I hate it. And you say, but Kaylin, it's not dead. There's tons of sea life. Yeah, sea life that wants to kill me. Not really friendly, nor good for my sanity. I need lithium. I need to check if I forgot to check if lithium is a... Oh god, okay. Geological data. Shale outcrops. Yes! Haha! It has lithium. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Didn't I put it to search for the shale outcrops? Where the fuck are the shale outcrops? Are they just not appearing? Is it just being that fucking slow? Aha! There is shale. Oh god, please let it have at least 2 lithium, please. So watch it have golden rubies in it or whatever it is, and I'm gonna start crying. I'm like, I don't need this bullshit right now, game. I want to escape the fuck out of this dumbass planet of fear and torment and solitude. I want to... Oh god. It's like the fucking Little Mermaid song that they keep playing at work. It drives me insane. I'm so sick of hearing it. I want to be where the people are. Oh god. I want to be where there's no... Oh, don't... Oh god, don't tell me. Oh lord. Don't tell me. I'm gonna go to my... I'm just scared now because I'm hearing noises and I'm only on my little tiny sea glider. And my battery is draining, which is very not good. Am I scared? Yeah. I'm gonna open this tea. What is this? Snapple Elements Air thing. This prickly pear and peach white tea. Good shit. Is good shit. I think it was the last one actually in the store when I went there. I'm kind of sad because I wanted more. I only had it like once before. And while I could have probably gotten other stops, I usually when I
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, wait. This fucking bastard. Oi! Oi, piss off! Okay. Anyways. The thing is, let me open this shit. Usually when I go to shop, I literally have, like, things in my head. I never write down a list, which is kind of a bit of a problem for me because there are things that I do inevitably forget. But it stresses me out less to, like, plan everything too much. Like, I used to be that person that would plan everything, and I still do that sometimes. But every now and then I see that I just feel the need to, like, not plan anything and just, like, not... I mean, just for things like... Well, no, I kind of still plan it in my head. But, like, writing things down, I don't know why I've never been really good at writing things down and taking notes. I've always... Well, I guess it has to do with... So, I might as well talk about this little story from when I was in middle school. I think it was middle school. 6th, 7th grade. I was absolutely atrocious when it came to language arts. I was atrocious. My handwriting was bad. And even like when it was good, There was the fact that like with I despised writing. I still despise writing by hand. I prefer typing over writing, and I don't know why, but I think I don't know why. I just maybe it was just more strenuous to write by hand. I mean, when I draw, I do my muscles and my arms do get really fucking tired when I draw and shit. Which is probably why I get so tired of like drawing and shit. Sometimes like when I draw, like why I'm so demotivated half the time. Cause yeah. But the thing is, in 6th grade, it would take me for like an hour just to write one word of an essay. Longer for a sentence. I kept failing and flopping things. My mom had a talk with the teacher. The teacher, mind you, was really rude and mean about it. Eventually, though, they managed to like get me a special accommodation along with this other kid whose handwriting was, no offense, way worse than mine. I'm sorry. You know who you are if you ever watch this, although I doubt it. Like the odds of that happening are like nigh impossible. But if by some rare chance you do watch this, I am sorry. I'm not trying to offend. I'm just being honest. Trying to be honest about it. But yeah. So we both ended up with these weird typey thingies that would type out things, and somehow that motivated me to do it better. I don't know. Maybe I was just always meant for the computer. Maybe that's what it was. Man, the shit's good. It's weird, but it's like oddly good. It tastes weird, but odd, like in a strangely good and addictive way. Oh Lord, this is the lava zone. I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here. Let's go back. I want to go back home. Wait, let me see if I need something else, because I feel like I do. Don't I need something else? Yeah, there's a thing here. Man, I love this fucking architecture. I love this architecture. It's so weird but cool. And it's very Tron-y, like Alien as well. Again, very patent aesthetic. Nobody probably knows what that is at this rate. I haven't checked, but I wonder if anybody's actually watching this stream. I doubt it. People are probably, oh, his internet crashed again. Let's just... I guess we'll just have to like wait until we like get some news. I didn't announce this on... Fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a total nincompoop. I forgot to do what I normally do and advertise this on my socials. Or really just Instagram, because I can't fucking figure out Facebook. Besides, I don't really have any followers on Facebook yet still. Seriously, guys, Facebook. Although I don't post on Facebook as much. I honestly hate Facebook. Let's be real here. I hate dealing with Facebook because it's... Not because I hate Facebook and how it works, but because I just hate having extra, like, why can't we just all condense everything into one place? Like, come on. Come on. And no, Elon Musk, bad. Shame on you. I'm not getting X. I'm not jumping into that cesspool of drama and shit. Toxicity and whatnot. I mean, people say there are good parts of that, but also I know that I am not... I just don't want to join that for the sake of my own sanity. Because even if I have the maturity to not respond or do anything horrible as stir the kettle in response to hate comments, although I probably lack a little bit of that still, in my opinion. I still need to learn a little bit more of that, of trying not to be so responsive and reactive to things like that. But even if I did have that, I still highly doubt I am ready for the mental and emotional toll that will take on me. Because even such mundane things like, oh, I pinched my thumb on the door at work, and on top of that I maybe had a rude ass customer, and on top of that my fellow employees from a certain place didn't give me food that was really good quality, and they made me wait a third of my whole break just to receive my food, or whatever it is, or there were ants flooding my car on the way to work, and I ended up miscalculating the time and misreading the schedule like 3 times. Even though I checked it 3 times, I somehow misread it all 3 times, and ended up coming to work late and feeling like a piece of shit and like I was gonna get thrown into the principal's office again. Thankfully, I was reassured I wasn't. But if by some chance someone is watching this and learns of this, please, respectfully, I know my responsibility. I know the consequences of my actions. I don't think it's productive for either of us to waste either of our time having the talk about it again. Because it's not going to change anything. You having a talk with me about it isn't going to change the fact that it happens sometimes. It's not going to change anything. So why bother wasting both of our times and giving me more gray hairs and anxiety? I love you, but please relax. It's all in the past. Why is it nighttime? Fucking hell. Why is it nighttime? I hate nighttime. Well, when you're in the deep blue sea. And when you lived where I used to live, it was fucking dangerous as hell. Heck, even in the daytime, I couldn't step out. Fun fact, I know some of y'all are like, oh no, super sensitive content. And I'm like, sorry. But I'm a person who's like, to be honest, with the way the world is, I feel like I've been desensitized with all the bullshit that's happened to me. At least to a degree, not completely. But I will say this. From experience, there was a time one of my friends, who actually, funny enough, oh, there are shale chunks here? Where? There's one here. Give me the money. I don't like gold. Gold is too well, actually, no, I'm starting to like gold again. I went through this phase where I'm like, oh, silver's the best and gold sucks. It's too cliche.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The fuck what is, ew. That texture grosses me out. Oh. Oh. I didn't fully realize that texture until now. I'm like, oh god. That is not nice looking. Not that they didn't do a good job with it. Mind you, the artists here have some serious talent. It's just it's just the type of texture. I don't think I have full-on trypophobia, but I have mild trypophobia. And actually, you know what? Let me get into this dumb little topic that probably would have people debating when I talk about this, because I've heard of trypophobia. I've known about it for a while. And there are 2 kinds of people. Oh god! The bastards like that try to start arguments, and the ones like me that are just trying to honestly talk about their perspective.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No. No, there are 2 kinds of people when it comes to like talking about trypophobia. There are those that are going to tell you trypophobia is a fear of like a bunch of little holes. And then there are those who are like, sticks up their glasses. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's actually a fear of things in threes. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? So, yeah, think of trypophobia what you will. I'm kind of curious for those of you watching. Without starting, please don't try to start arguments. Please don't. It's not worth it over something this trivial, in my opinion. But for the sake of curiosity, what is your opinion? Do you think it's a fear of a bunch of holes? Do you think it's a fear of things in threes? Do you think it's both? Or do you think it's neither? Do you think it's something else entirely? I kind of feel like actually searching it up in the dictionary to actually see what it is. Because usually I just go to like the dictionary.com and search things up, because honestly there have been a lot of times where people on the internet have like told me bullshit and even called me shit and said, you're doing this, which means you're this horrible kind of person. And then it turns out, sweetheart, you don't even know what the fuck that word means. There are words that people use in like very publicly, and honestly, I'm gonna say it grinds my fucking gears that people use words incorrectly, because there are people that there are even words that social media like talks about and uses a lot. Like there's like terms, like words that they kind of use like slang, and that's not the proper meaning of it. They're using it incorrectly, and they just keep saying it, and it really grinds my gears. I'm like, no, that's not what that is. You don't even fucking know what that is. What you're saying is something else entirely, so no, you're incorrect. Like, please stop. You're making yourself look like a fool, look and sound like a fool. You're embarrassing yourself, in other words. I'm not gonna say which words, and I'm not gonna say which people. But there are some things that, like, I look up in the dictionary after people kept using it, either people kept using it, or sometimes sometimes it's just, it could be stuff that they use casually. Other times, and actually often, it's usually stuff that they use like negatively, or like to act like, it's usually the people that are like, oh, look at me, I'm an internet person, I'm super smart. It's usually those kinds of people that piss me off with it, when they act like they know what they're saying and they clearly do not. Because then I search it up and I'm like, the fuck? That's not at all what they said it meant. Have I been lied to? But yeah, I'd say be careful what words you adopt from the general public, because the general public can be misinformed. Often it is that they like to take phrases and terms and words and twist them to fit their own meaning. Do not listen always to the general public. Or, as an old saying would go, a saying that I find very important, just because everyone does it doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Okay, I can unpin those things now. Where are they? Wherever they are. But yeah, that's a very important thing that I think people should really learn these days. To like decide for yourself. Have a mind of your own, decide for yourself, figure things out, or at least figure yourself out on your own. Don't have people telling you who you are, don't have people telling you who you should be, and don't have people telling you what's what all the time. Find out for yourself. Be curious. Search things and seek the truth. Don't just let people decide for you. Decide for yourself. Because a lot of times people will tell you shit, and you can say, oh, it's only these kinds of people. No. People on all sides, on all spectrums of all colors, nationalities, races, ages, shapes, and sizes. There are people who are very misinformed and will basically try to make you think like them, especially when you're young. If you're young, for all well, no, nobody here is young. At least they better not be. But if you know somebody that's young, don't try to influence them. Don't act like, oh, I'm gonna be your teacher per se, but at least find somebody that you know and positively impact them.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Damn. Positively impact them by telling them to seek the truth. Seek the truth and seek it of their own volition. Take what other people say with a grain of salt. Validate it with facts and proof. And number one, don't let anyone try to sway you or try to manipulate you or try to inform you of stuff that they have no way of absolutely proving. And another thing, because it works the other way as well, don't expect people to always listen to you. Respect others' boundaries and respect others' beliefs and opinions. And if things can't be talked about, then things just can't be talked about. And if you feel like, another thing that I've noticed, if you feel like you're in a relationship where, wait, how does this work? Oh. If you feel like you're in a ooh, wait, this is kind of nice. Wait, but then what's that yellow stripe? Why is there blue? Wait, what is it? Oh, hello. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's that one. Let's do... I'm gonna have a nice indigo. Deep indigo. Let's rename it. I'm just gonna name it after last name because I'm not creative right now. Anyways. But yeah, just forgot what I was saying. Respect other people's boundaries, and if for some reason you're in a relationship, because I've learned this, where you feel like you can't talk to anybody, or you can't really talk to the person in a relationship because they don't like anything you like, and you don't like anything they like, you can't find common ground. Like, one thing to do would be to keep searching for things, but if it gets tiring, like, it's not wrong to back out of a relationship. I'm not saying to, like, treat them like crap, but, like, treat them casually, treat them nicely, just be professional about it. But that doesn't mean you have to be their friend. Doesn't mean they have to be yours. Just acknowledge that if it doesn't mesh, it doesn't mesh. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What happens, happens. It is what it is. Or as my dad would say, sea lo que sea, in Spanish. Which is actually pretty accurate. Just as long as y'all are kind and respectful to each... Oh, was I pressing the wrong button? That was weird. As long as you're being respectful, that's all that matters, really. If you want friends, it's better, I think, in my opinion, to go to community... Well, I've been told it's better to go to communities... What the fuck? Oh, it was up there? Oh, right, I jumped off last time into the water. No, but, if things aren't, like to find people like-minded... Oh, that's too much red. I might want to switch that up. That's too much red. Hold on. How do I get back down? But, yeah... I've been told that it's best to go and look for specific groups with specific interests and talents. But even still, like, I'm just going to say this is the part where I do not have an answer. This is the part where I do not have an answer because I've tried so damn hard to get into, like, Discord servers and stuff that have similar interests. But honestly, even still, the people are so radically wild and different. And I feel so overwhelmed all the time with those groups. It's so exhausting sometimes because I'm gonna be honest, the internet is, and sorry internet, but y'all are crackheads. Y'all are some serious crackheads, and it overwhelms me. No. Deeper. And this one lighter. Yeah, that people are gonna be like, ew, orange, gross. Fuck it, I don't care. But, yeah, that part I'm still figuring out about life. I haven't reached that point of wisdom and maturity yet, to where, an experience where I figured out how to properly find like-minded people. Because it's really, really fucking difficult, especially for me. Because, like, I'm in a weird spot where, like, as I've said to other people that I've known in the past, I'm too weird to be normal, but too normal to be weird. In real life, I talk to people and everyone's so damn normal.
Communications systems array active.
That I don't talk to them in depth about my interests because I'm really fucking weird.
Auxiliary power unit.
And
online.
especially where I live, it's a lot more normal. Like, even more normal than where I used to live. So people would probably be, like, really fucking weirded out when they find out, like, just how funky I am in reality. For those of you watching, especially certain coworkers that might be friends, and even those who casually stumble upon this, they happen to. Maybe we're friends at the point that you casually stumble on it. I would like that, but if not, then so be it. Well, depending, because I will admit there are some people at work that I could already just tell I will not mesh with them. I can respect them, I can work with them, but I do not mesh with them for friendship's sake. Prepare time capsule. The hell? Ooh, maybe I should get that stuff from... I think I'm gonna do that. I hope this thing doesn't run out of battery. How do I get out? That's how. But, yeah. What was I saying? Shit, I forgot again. A certain bot manager of mine sees me like, you're still acting older than your age. You're too young to be acting like me. I'm sorry, but actually, fuck, I'm just gonna be dead honest. I'm convinced something happened at one point in my life, like a few years ago, where there was an incident where I did bang my head pretty hard. Not that I haven't banged it a bunch of times in life, ironically, because I have had quite a few incidents with my head, but nothing too catastrophic, at least until that moment, and that even then, it didn't seem like I seemed fine. I personally am still worried about it. I honestly still think that that might be why I have some of my issues to a degree, because of that one event that happened. I will not go into detail about it because it is a bit... The fuck are those? Are those the things that's looking for? Oh well, probably is. Where's the closet with the nonsense? It's down here. But yeah, I should probably sleep. But I will say that that incident, I've noticed a lot of things slowly, certain things started to develop or like if they existed, they got significantly like worse afterwards. And honestly, like, I'm trying to see a doctor about it. My issue's where I live. Like, the doctor I had to go to recently, as some people that I've talked to, including people from work, might even know, that person, honestly, that guy, I don't want to bash anybody, and I'm not saying who it is, so technically I shouldn't, I honestly don't think I should get in trouble. If I get in trouble, that's kind of ridiculous, because I didn't name any names or anything, but, there was a guy who kind of acted like all he cared about was the money, because he even refused to see me once just because I wasn't actually sick. I'm like, really? So you only see sick people? You don't do daily checkups? Because I'm pretty sure we did one before. Like, what? Like, excuse me? But I think he was mad because he was trying to test me for, and I know this is controversial, I don't care, I'm going to talk about this. If you don't want to hear it, warning, 2020 related things, don't listen if you don't want to hear, but fucking, they were trying to test us for COVID and the flu, and I knew what I had. I just had a basic, whoa. Okay. I want to put that, my cute little plushie, little cute little thing. That looks cool. I should put probably one of. I should probably put a purple tablet in there just so they're like, oh, alien tech, or something. I have less of this hat, so I'll put that one in there. And I like that little. I don't know why I like these little glass, these little flasks. For some reason, they look cool. I guess I don't know why. I put the rest away. Well, am I really gonna waste resources? I should put things I like. I like the plushie. I like the little figure, like model. The hat's all right. This one looks more interesting, so I'll keep it, I guess. I'll just like find 2 other things. I'll probably put like some dumb little shit in there. Oh, I didn't even check if I could. You know, I'm curious. Can I actually do this? I read and it said it will tell me, but I just have to test it. And if by some rare chance it lets me and then I get blasted out of space, I guess that's the end of the series, because I would rage quit. There's no way on... What do you mean rocket not ready? You know what? Fine then. Seriously, I have to put stuff in the time capsule. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, that's asinine. That's honestly asinine. I'm not good at messages, so... And I don't really care for those. Why isn't it? Alright. How the fuck does this work?
Time capsule ready. Life support systems online. Primary computer systems active. All systems are go for liftoff.
Cannot launch rocket while quarantine. Enforcement platform is still active.
Fucking knew it! I knew it! I had a test though. Anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I think I need a neurologist because I have like chronic. I don't know. I gotta stop saying that. I don't want to have chronic migraine. I hope there's a way to actually fix it. I've noticed the migraines had gotten worse, as well as some other weird symptoms and weird nonsense have been. And right now, if Sue was watching this, they'd probably be like, I see I'm not the only hypochondriac here. I'm not a hypochondriac, I swear. It's honestly just odd. I'm a person who notices a lot of patterns, and I base my logic off of experience and patterns that I notice. I also need to eat, so let me. Where are you? There, yoink. The food. But yeah, it's just a little bit. To me, it's a little bit concerning. In my opinion. Everything that was happening. So yeah, wait, how did I even get onto the topic of this? Actually, I don't even know. Okay, so where's the blueprint so I can get rid of it off of the thing, because I don't want that clutter on my screen. Okay, I'm done with all that shit. Now I'm gonna literally have to search how to disable that damn thing. So, because I'm not good at figuring it out like how they do in those, like, you know, those games back in the old days where there wasn't a guide or anything. You just had to figure it out somehow by just, you know. But back then there wasn't so much space and content and much time. Like, you know, there was like unlimited content and you can get through it easier than nowadays where there's like, oh, you have this whole giant ass ocean and you can get lost easy and it's gonna be take a really fucking long time for you to figure out yourself, especially if you're me. Because it's not like there are any hints. And if there are hints, I'm just too fucking dumb to remember them because it's all hidden between a bunch of Sunday words and techno jargon. How to disable... I can't even type. That's not... What the fuck? I named I wrote the name of an artist instead of the word disable. What the fuck? There we go. How do we do that? Ah, and how do I do that? Oh my god. It's only, what, an hour and a half in, and I'm already like, I want this to end. Wow. You can tell how fucking tired I am. Let's see. One of the entrances. Wait. Hold on. Why are you... Whoa! Can you stop doing that stupid thing? I want to read this. Where the fuck was it? It vanished. Stop doing that, please. I know that. Now how do I cure it? Oh my god, stop glitching me over there and all these dumb ads. I do not have an... Oh my god, it's still not... Ah, it's getting me stuck. I'm trying to read something that keeps glitching me back. Okay, okay, I'm tired of that. Oh. Oh no. No. No, don't tell me I have to do that. I don't want to do that. That's terrifying. I'm gonna have a freaking heart palpitation if I have to encounter one of those. And eventually protect the body. However, only one. Wait. Okay, but how do I? Oh my god! Wait, passive? They're passive? Okay, I thought they were gonna be aggressive. Cragfield, wherever that is. Dunes, wherever that is. Grand Reef, probably everywhere. Mountains. Wait, but I've never seen these mountains. Mountains are mountains, the fuck? I do not understand. Yeah. Okay, but... I don't even understand. Wait. What? Wait. But I've been there. Huh? Oh god, I'm so confused. Okay. I don't want information of when it was built and who built it. I don't care about that. I want to know what to do. Yes, I'm literally looking up a walkthrough basically at this rate. Because this game is so confusing. It's so confusing. Okay, whoa, 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 okay, wait. Let me just go to the base and just discover, because reading this is hurting my brain. Can I sleep? Yay! No nighttime spooky. Oh, but now I lost the island. Fuck. Well, I know where. Actually, no, I know where it generally is, so I should be able to find it pretty quickly. I should honestly get more food. I should get some salt. I'm not gonna be there forever, right? Also, how the fuck do I make the purple one again? Because I might need that. I still haven't discovered a nuclear reactor. That's hilarious. If I beat this game without learning that, I'm gonna just internally laugh at least. Where is the tablet? Where's the iPad? Purple tablet. 1 iron cube, 2 diamond. 1 onion cube, 2 diamond cube. Exactly what I needed. I pray I'm not wasting my ion cubes. Now I have purple tablet. More salt, more water. Now I have to drink water. Now I have to salt some food. So I need to catch 4 fish and eat. Eat, eat! I said eat! 1. Okay, 2 maybe, because those really aren't nutritious. Peeper? No, no, not Gary fish. Gary fish are the worst for nutrition, I think, from what I've experienced. How many salts do I have? Ooh, 6. Oi! Inventory! Yeah, full of salt. Okay, let me just cook some stuff so I can free up more space. You know, I feel like this game, though, I feel like this game has lasted so damn long with me playing it. I feel like I've been playing this game for ages. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I can't wait till it's over. And if y'all are wondering, well, Kaylin, don't you still have to play Subnautica Sub-Zero? No. No, the answer is no, I don't. If I don't want to. And I'm not going to. Look, I'm gonna be dead honest. I'm not a huge fan of this game. Like, it's not the worst game I've played. It's not like a game that I just can't stand. But this game is extremely frustrating, and I want to change the pace, and I don't want to deal with this again. Because as far as I'm aware, the second one is probably just like the first one in terms of how stressful, terrifying, and irritating it is. And tedious. And also how empty and sad it is. That's also the main thing. If this game had like a lot, like if there were NPCs, or like if it felt more lively and less like depresso espresso, then yeah, I'd be fine. But this is like this game is like my worst nightmare. Being stranded on an ocean, on an all-ocean in like an oceany area, with no one nearby. Let me get rid of that blueprint. With no one nearby. No, like, how would you say it? Because technically in this game you do have a means of survival and escape. but like it's kind of like there's like little to no hope of escape. And then it's also extremely dangerous and risky, this game. Like, to survive, you're gonna have, like, I mean, survival. Not that I hate well, you know what? Maybe I am starting to hate survival games now that I think about it, because I have not played survival in Minecraft in a long-ass time, and I don't think I ever will. Although, if I had to pick between this and survival Minecraft, I'd rather pick survival Minecraft. But I've also tried Don't Starve in my streams and and all that, like in the past. I don't have the videos anymore because I had to like rebrand and like just bye everything that from before because it was kind of shitty. But this is not the way to the island, you dingus. But I've noticed I just do not like survival games because that was also horrible. I don't like survival games, especially when they're extremely difficult. I don't like difficult things. At least not super difficult things. Honestly, like I can play certain difficult things when it's like rewarding, like, you know, like Hollow Knight. You get like more, you get stronger. I mean, yeah, I got some stronger things here, but also I don't know. There's just something that Hollow Knight has that I think it's mainly just the characters, the personalities, the story, and I guess I just don't like sci-fi as much. Maybe I just don't like sci-fi. Maybe that's what it is. Guys, I can't find the island. I think I'm having an oopsie moment. Maybe if I look for that... Oh, right, there was like a big cloud. Ah, here's the island. I hope I don't encounter a Leviathan. But I'm gonna be honest, like... If playing this game, if I had to rate it out of 10... Why am I doing that thing where I'm instinctually going sideways again? I don't even realize it. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd rate it like I'm gonna be honest, a 6.5. It's not. It's average, a little bit better than average, but it's not. I would not play this game again. I would not play any sequels to this game. I just wouldn't play it unless they added some other stuff, and if they made this game a bit more fair and forgiving, because this game is not forgiving, and it feels like it gives this air of like hopelessness that I hate. Of like cruelty and hopelessness. That's what I'm gathering from this. Like, should you say, oh, but the ocean life is pretty? No, I actually hate the ocean life. Like, I'm terrified of the sea, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I'm gonna go to that other base and just explore a little bit, see if there's something I missed. I know there's probably some of you are like, no, you don't miss anything. You have to do something else first to actually do something. You're wasting your time. But also, I'm gonna be real here. I don't mind wasting my time a little bit because, I don't know. I'm gonna be that honest. I feel like I should stop. Part of me really just wants to stop this stream and play something else. Because honestly, this game's... Where am I? This game is starting to sap the energy out of, and motivation out of me. What the... Wait, what? But didn't I come in this way? How did I end up U-turning? How? What the hell? There's not another entrance, is there? I doubt that. How the fuck did I not notice I was going backwards? Yo, how did I not notice? Okay, anyways. But yeah, this game is, I can't say it's my favorite of the ones I've played. This game is starting to get exhausting. I'm genuinely getting bored of it. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get bored of games, especially when they're extremely frustrating, and extremely cryptic with like how you figure out things, I get frustrated easily with that kind of stuff. When I play, I don't play for the challenge, I play for the fun. I feel like I kind of want to play Slime Rancher next if I have to replace this game with anything, because from what I've heard and seen, Slime Rancher seems really chill. I also have Stardew Valley and a few other games. So something chill would be nice, honestly. Because, like, I'm not really a huge fan of playing stressful games like this. Stressful and exhausting and, like, mentally taxing. I think that's also why I don't like, I seem to not like sci-fi as much, because it comes with a lot of, like, Sunday words and techno jargon, and that exhausts my brain and my eyes. The fuck was that movement? Why'd I end up on this cube? Okay, so let's see what's around here. Let me brandish my kniffy. Nope. Just nope. Let's stay on this level. What are you? You're nothing, apparently. That's sad. I was hoping you were something. Oh, so both are just entrances. Okay, so I have to go down regardless. The funky thing is, it said it was on in this facility. The primary that this is the primary containment. Ooh, that glitch. That's a first, I think, maybe. Primary containment facility is here, but like, if this is the primary containment facility, then why the fuck am I not finding the actual containment unit? Like, I do not understand. I do not see a containment unit anywhere. How is this? This is the thermal plant, not the containment. I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. Where do I go? What do I do? Oh God, what was that? Okay, wait. Type biome lava lakes. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me. It's in the active lava zone. Oh, dear God. No. No. I don't want to go there. But y'all probably want to see that. Okay. Let me... I'm dying. Biome, stupid idiot. Subnautica. Active lava zone images. Where can I just get the map for the? Oh my God! What the fuck is that? Oh God, that's terrifying. I don't want this. I really don't want this. What is this? No, that's the inactive. I need the active. Give me the active. Active lava zone, please. Oh dear God. But that's the I don't understand. Let me search my images. Maybe in that map is it? Are they the same? Are they different? What is happening? I have to do more researchy, guys. So please hang tight. And I apologize for the delay and inconvenience. Where the hell are the lava lakes then? Lava lakes. Lava Lakes, not Lando Lakes. I still remember that one meme from that one server. God, I really miss being a DM. I just wish I... And I actually, funny enough, I was watching a video earlier, a YouTube video, where somebody talked about they had a similar problem to what I had on my Discord server, one of my Discord servers that collapsed, about having much RP that needed to be done and not enough staffing. And that's the thing. For some of the projects, I wish I could do like if I brought back my Spear D&D/RP campaign, which I really would love to do, I'd need staff. The problem is, nobody on Earth wanted to be staff for me. Which was weird because the people who didn't want to be staff were like, what it really was a lot of, I want the perks of being staff, but not the responsibility of being staff. Like, you can't have one without the other, sweetheart. You just can't. That's not how it works. Otherwise, you're just taking advantage of me. I'm like, no. Okay, if you really didn't want to be staff, then why do I hear you complaining that, oh, but then why does the staff get this and staff get that? Because they're staff. Because they earned it. Because they work. Because they actually do shit. But I didn't have enough staff, unfortunately. And now I have nobody. Just because some people got salty over a stupid game. Like, bruh, grow the fuck up. It's just a game. Anyways. Enough of that nonsense. Beam me up, Scotty. And yes, I know that wasn't actually ever said in Star Trek. I've never actually watched Star Trek, really. I watched, like, a few minutes of, like, an episode that was given on TV, and it happened to be an episode that involved something about a parasite living inside someone, and if you know me, you know that I despise parasites, and I cannot... Anything with parasites, immediately. Nope, canceled, bye. I can't. It makes me sick to my stomach. I've noticed it's the same thing with, like, things involving... It's like when Spooky Month rolls around, things involving, like, spirits and shit as well, and possession. That stuff, I hate that stuff. I think it's just the concept of, like, a being taking over another being. It just... It just seems so very wrong to me in concept. That, like, every ounce of my being is just repulsed by it. And I can't control it. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, I would very much of course it's nighttime. It's always nighttime when I come outside. Fuck me. And now I have to drive in this nighttime. No, I don't need to. I have confidence that I can find this island on myself and I don't need a marker. Although it would be nice to leave the ship. Ah, shit. Oh, well. I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Where am I going again? I have to go... No, I have to go there. But, yeah. I would very much love to... More like do a reboot of, fucking reboot of, what's it called? Of the Spear RP, as I would call it. I just need staff to RP with people, because really a lot of it was, I shit you not, for the majority of it, I was like, I got a little bit of help from some people, from like my other I got some help from my other admin, and then I had a third admin at some point, but it turns out the whole time they didn't want to be my admin, even though they were complaining about not having admin privileges. So I'm like, okay, well, you want admin privileges? I finally have made the decision to make you admin because, I mean, you want the admin privileges, right? But they just didn't want to do the work. I'm like, that's not how it works, you dingus. That's not how it works. You can't get stuff without working for it. And then they got mad at me because they said I forced on. Like, you could have said no at any time and you didn't. You waited till some catastrophic event happened to then bitch about it and cause drama, instead of just telling me no from the get-go. Like, hello, you're not communicating well. It's not my fault that you didn't communicate properly. I really should stop with this though. But it got me really aggravated that like I got blamed for everything when I'm the person who did the most fucking work. And I was the main leader of the whole thing, and I was the one who was doing the majority of every single shit. And I couldn't explore. There was like story things. Time for a Kaylin gets salty moment. It's time for an intro moment, as we used to call it. But what was it? What was I gonna say? I already forgot. My brain spaced out again. Yay! I love it when that happens. Fucking shit. Let me put this stuff away. Shit. What was it? There were parts of the story that I wanted to explore. There were things that I wanted to do with the story, directions I wanted to take it in, and people did not give me the fucking chance to. Because while I was a narrator, I was also partially a player, and my character was there's a problem I've learned that, and this is the problem that I still don't have any advice for dealing with, because nobody has given me any advice on dealing with this. There is an issue that arises sometimes when you have certain people in your party, like in the little D&D campaign, where everyone and their mother's brother wants to step all over each other and be the fucking main character. And I think it just depends on the person. You just need to find a group where everybody is considerate of each other and isn't trying to bash each other over stupid things and be like, no, me, no, me. And honestly, it sucked because, like, I was basically trying to babysit everybody from literally stabbing each other, and then somehow, just because, like, everyone else complained, but I want to be the main character, but it feels like everyone hates me because they're not letting me be the main character. I'm like, sweetheart, none of y'all are the main character. When in reality, what I probably should have said is, we're all the main character. You can't act like we're not. And I think I've learned the best thing to do is do not make a competitive environment. It just usually doesn't end well. Unless you have people who are good sports. Because let me be honest, none of the people in that campaign were a good sport. For the most part, everyone just couldn't communicate right. Everyone just wanted to, like, complain and act like they were an angel and that everyone else was not. And then in the end, they decided to just turn their back on the person who created the project, hate the person who made it, and blame everything on them, when in reality, everybody was to blame. But as for advice on how to handle that, I don't have it, and I wish I had it. I wish someone would give me advice on how to run that shit, and in a respectful manner too, because I've had people give me advice and, like, be like, you're not following my advice to a T, or my way's the only way. There's not other ways to do things. Because I honestly think a lot of situations have different solutions. And I hope that, even better, maybe I just find it myself. I find the solution. But, yeah, honestly, I wish I had a way to deal with the whole main character syndrome that a lot of people get. And also, to finish off the little venting, or at least try to finish it off, what I didn't get to the point was, I had things I want to do with my character, because I had a character, and I hardly ever RP'd as my character. And when I did, people would give me shit for it. Because people are like, oh, well, your character's in an X relationship, but I don't approve of the relationship. Why are you making fun of, like... Because, yeah, my character had a romantic interest, and he was in a bit of a relationship. And I've had some of the players were just haters. They're like, oh, I hate that. I don't shit that ship. I hate that ship. I'm like, why? I mean, because there's no drama. There's no tension. There's no arguments and fights. I'm like, Why do you guys think love involves fighting all the time? You don't think there can ever be a relationship that actually goes well? Like, no, because usually when things look like they're going well, there's usually something darker and sinister, probably abusive going on. I'm like, that's not the case. Just because you experience something negative in your life doesn't mean it happens to everyone. It doesn't mean that life is always so dim and gloomy. Like, come on. But I kept getting a lot of backlash because they just didn't like my story. I'm like, if you don't like my story, you don't have to play. I don't need you to come and ruin my life, manipulate my friends, and literally get everyone to treat me like I'm a piece of shit and talk to the world and basically try to get me canceled just because you don't like my story. I'm sorry that my material of creativity and artwork is not to your cup of tea. You don't have to like it. I don't care if you don't like it. It's one thing not disliking something, and it's another thing trying to ruin somebody's life because you're petty and immature. And I'm not naming names because I don't wish those people's lives to be ruined. Because while they decided, oh hey, I hate you because I'm immature and petty, and I'm going to ruin your life because of that, that doesn't mean I have to stoop down to their level. Yeah, I talk about it because I need to let the steam off. But at the same time, if you ever meet people like this, please be kind to them. Please be kind to them. And if they're being a jackass to you, just leave them. Don't say anything nasty. Don't say anything rude. And do not bash them. Do not stoop down to their level. It is not your worth. You can vent as long as you're not being all like, oh, like, you know. And to be honest, I'm going to give them credit because I was wrong in some parts. I could have handled things better. But at the same time, well, no. Let me say some more good stuff about them because I'm going to be dead honest. While I am super pissed off at them for what they did to me, still, I also miss them to shit and back. Like, I fucking miss those guys. Because while they were horrible, they were also amazing. I just pray that maybe someday we can meet again and work things out. Instead of going on a rampage of bitterness and pettiness. And taking a game way too serious. Like we're all a bunch of 5-year-olds when we're not. And we should act our age. Including me. Because honestly, I'm mad at myself too, because I know I could have handled that better. But if by some chance one of you is watching this, then I apologize for all the bullshit I put y'all through. But you have to understand that it wasn't it wasn't an easy ride for me, and I don't need to hear the whole spiel of, oh, but it's not about you. No, it's not about me. I'm not trying to make it about me. I'm trying to make it about us, not just one of us. It's about us. Not me, not you, it's about us. I do not appreciate when people tell me, oh, but you're not listening to I listen. But you can't expect me to not say stuff as well. Because that's not how conversation goes. That's not how reciprocation goes. That's not how a good relationship goes. It's not about you talking and me listening, or me talking and you listening. It's about both of us both talking and listening. And taking turns instead of somebody saying, me. Because I was not trying to do that, and you know damn well. If you reflected on this, then you should have realized that I wasn't trying to be one-sided. And I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying you can't just fault me all the time. And if you're still faulting me, then fine. Go ahead and fault me, see if I give a shit. Because you are correct, but you're also wrong. Just like I'm correct and wrong. I just hope that one day we can meet and not be stupid like we were back then. And I mean, said we, not you. So please pay attention to what I'm saying for once. Because I never said you are the bad guy. I never tried to antagonize. And if I did, I'm sorry. I would like to work it out. Why am I talking about what? No one cares about this. Let me play the game. I don't want to play the game. I'm tired. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very tired. If you can tell, I'm stressed, and when I get tired and stressed, a lot of past shit. I know people say you should let go of the past, and I try to, but I have this issue where when I get lonely, then I get sad, and when I get sad, I get tired. When I get tired, I get stressed, and when I get stressed, past wounds open up out of nowhere, and past trauma comes to bite me in the ass. Especially when I'm alone. Or when I have nobody to interact with, really. And if you're by some chance watching this, I understand if you're just a lurker. I understand if you don't want to talk or if you don't have anything to talk about. Heck, I understand if you're scared of me because a lot of people have been scared of me. Let me tell you, I might sound aggressive, but I can be a really nice dude. I just wish people would, like, communicate properly with me. If you want to be my friend, you have to know how to, like, talk about things you like and things you don't like. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I am both sweet, but I am also sour. And I understand that people are also sweet and sour. There will be, and I believe that good friendships, while they're good friendships, yeah, some will have, there's some that go off without a hitch and there are some that don't. But I think good friendships can get past the bad times and move on. I mean, I've had times where I've bickered with other friends of mine, but we got back to it. That's fine. As long as y'all still keep that bond. That's what's important. The only times I walk away is when the person is, like, being unreasonable. And honestly, I mean, last time I wasn't even the one to walk away. They all walked away from me. They all abandoned me. I didn't even abandon them that time. Before, I used to abandon people, but, well, okay, no, I got abandoned that other time too. I'm not the kind of person to abandon a friend. Like, I will work it out if you just give me some time to cool and you take some time to cool off. I'm saying this really because, to be completely honest, I fucking miss my friends. And even if I say we're not friends, and even if I say they're dicks and assholes for what they did, I still don't fully mean it. Because I do miss them. I just wish we could come to an understanding and set up proper boundaries, because I feel like my boundaries were never respected, and I feel like I could have done better to respect their boundaries as well. I feel like we just need to communicate better, is all it was. And I get it, people get busy. I get busy too. But, like, please. Because I've had this with so many friends where they do not communicate effectively. And there are times where I want to communicate them because I need to sort something out with them. There are times where I just want to see how they're doing and see if they're okay. There are times where I worry about my friends like crazy. And then there are times where I just need a fucking hug. For crying out loud, I just need a shoulder to cry on. And other times they probably need a shoulder to cry on too, which I should probably reach out. I should honestly reach out and apologize and just, maybe I shouldn't even apologize. I just shouldn't bring it up. We should just forget about it and try to move on. But I want to at least check up on them, but I can't because they all blocked me. They all blocked me. How am I supposed to I can't do the unblocking. They have to. There was somebody that I did have to block before, even before them, that I told them about, that they were absolutely toxic, and they, at some point, a friend of theirs talked to me and happened to get a hold of me and like, hey, they're reaching out for them and being like, hey, they want to actually like make up. If you're willing to only. I'm like, yeah, I'm willing. So I tried to unblock them and I tried, but they didn't respond. It didn't seem like they actually wanted to talk to me. And I get they get busy, but like, they didn't even look at the message, I don't think. Because it's been a year now, maybe even, and they still haven't responded. And I'm like, well, if they don't really want to get back together as friends, then I mean, I can't do anything. It just makes me really fucking sad, the amount of people I've lost in my life. And people will say, like, things like, people say, like, we'll cry at funerals because people died, and that's more permanent. And people probably wonder, why don't you cry at funerals? Because I've been to, like, a funeral before, and I didn't really cry. Part of it was because I wasn't as attached to the person, but the other part is just, I understand that death is more permanent, but for me, it hurts more when it's something that, because for me, death is permanent, but death is also inevitable. It hurts more when it's something that could have been avoided. When it's something that you actually could have done something about. You could have treated your friend a bit nicer, been a bit more patient with them, and vice versa. But it just didn't work out that way. It really hurts when that happens. And I really wish I could mend those relationships. But I just wish we could set up boundaries too, because I have boundaries. Like, for example, I'm just gonna name all the different things, and I'm not saying it to antagonize, I'm just saying it to clarify. Oh god, oh god, they got infected, oh my god! Oh no! But they were, oh dear. Anyways. This has become, Kalen talks for hours and doesn't actually play the game because he's too tired to actually try to play the game. And he wants to just express himself because I never get to do that, and in a way, even if somebody's just lurking, I'm just glad for whoever watches this. If anybody watches this, I'm just happy that somebody pays attention, even if they don't say anything. That's okay too. I just want people to understand that I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a horrible person, and I don't think people are horrible. Like, I might say shit, but I don't mean half the shit I say. I say shit to say shit. I've said it a million times to people, and people don't seem to understand that. Like, yeah, I have really strong emotions, and the thing is, what I've learned is people will hurt, and people will hurt others, but that doesn't mean they're bad people. We're all just, as a Netflix series once said, we're all fruit salads. We have a little bit of everything in us. That doesn't make us good or bad. We just are what we are and who we are. And we just gotta, I wish things could be easier. Because they're definitely not easy. They're definitely difficult as hell. And honestly, like, I noticed that I do have the hardest time expressing my emotions and expressing when I need emotional support sometimes. I'm trying to do that more often. Like with my parents, there are times where I just need a fucking hug, and it's just so hard too because I'm normally not a touchy-feely person. But when I get emotional like this, I just need a fucking hug. Or like someone to just distract me with like positive energy or jokes and humorous shit, or spend some time playing a game with me or shit. But right now I'm kind of alone, but this is okay, I guess. At least I'm letting it out. At least it's something, and not nothing, you know. I really don't want to play this game, though. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to play this game. This game is just depressing in how empty it is. But honestly, I do have a lot of regrets. I do have a lot of things I wish I could have done better. But there's no point in worrying about that, I guess. Doesn't change the fact that it doesn't hurt. Doesn't change the fact that I long for things. I long for things that... And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I just feel like I just don't deserve it. I don't. I'm not good enough. When I know I am, it's just bad voices in my head from the past telling me that I'm not. All the nasty words. And not just from one group of people, from all the different friend groups that I've... Because you'd probably be surprised by the amount of friend groups that I have either left or that have left me. And over the stupidest shit, too, is the most annoying and aggravating part. Over the dumbest of things that get blown out of the dumbest proportions. On both sides. And I say so much shit behind their back, and they probably say shit behind my back. I mean, I know they have. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I wish people would let go of their ego and just admit that we all screwed up and then just hug or something. I also kind of get mad when people say things like love wins and love triumphs over all, because I've never really experienced it. I'm not mad when people make stories like that, but I do get mad when people tell me that, because I'm not feeling that. I have never really felt that completely. It is rare in my life where things like have worked out smoothly with other people. And I already can hear the hateful voices in my mind again, great, saying, oh, that's because the problem is you. If things keep happening and you see this pattern of things going wrong, then maybe it's your fault that you can't have friends and shit. No, it's not my fault entirely. I did the best I could. I gotta stop telling myself that I could do better. I really gotta stop telling myself that I'm not good enough, and I really gotta stop saying self-deprecating things. It's not fair. I'm not being fair to myself. But if some of you are out there, of the many people that I've either abandoned or that have abandoned me, I want you to know that I'm sorry for whatever happened, whether I understand fully what happened or not. And I mean, if you're ready, I'm open and willing to open up, to get back together as friends and stuff. As long as we mesh, of course. As long as our personalities and stuff mesh. Because if we ended up being completely different people and we just don't really get along, then at that point it's good to just respectfully, But there's no way that I believe that every single person that I have had to cut off and that has had to cut me off is better off without each other. There's got to be at least one person out there, at least one, that can reconcile. There's no way that it's like this mentality I have in life. If you lose and you lose and you lose, you're bound to win. There's no way somebody can lose all the time. It's unscientific, it's illogical, it's impossible that somebody loses every single time. And I guess a way to perk myself up would be saying something along the lines of, well, if everything's going bad so far and it's still going bad, then maybe that just means that when it counts the most is when you'll succeed. As, I guess, this is why I don't need a therapist in a way, because I kind of am good at, perking myself up. I am very fucking resilient. I mean, yeah, it's taking me longer this time. I think it's taking me the most this time, because this last friend group was like, I felt like I've done the most and I've achieved the most, and we've connected the most at least, and had the most fun at least together and shit. Which is why I get so very angry at them thinking about what they did, because it hurt me so much, because we were so damn close. At least I thought we were. I hope they felt the same way about me. I really do. But I honestly don't even have a clue. I don't. And I would talk to them, but they all blocked me, so I have no way of communicating with them. I mean, maybe one person, but I'm pretty sure, for all I know, they could have blocked me too. I don't even know. I'm honestly terrified to talk to them because I'm terrified that they blocked me. I didn't block any of them. Well, no, I did block the ones that blocked me. Because while they blocked me, I could still see them talking bad things about me on other servers. Heck, I had to leave the server because of how toxic it went. I'm not naming the server, and I feel bad for the person running the server because I'm pretty sure that's not what they intended, because they had nothing to do with everything that happened. They had absolutely nothing to do with everything that happened, and I feel so bad for them. But at the same time, I kind of don't, because from what I know, they'll be alright, because I'm pretty sure well, in my eyes, they're a celebrity. Even if they're not as popular as other people, they're definitely more popular than me, after all. And I pray that everything goes well for them, and that whatever happened with me and those people on that server doesn't affect them at all. Or didn't affect them at all, because it's already past tense. I don't know why I'm just wandering around saying nonsense. I should probably stop streaming at this rate, because obviously nobody wants to watch this. Nobody cares about this, and that's fine. You don't have to care about it. Just think of this as some random video that I just posted for myself. And sometimes I do have to do things for myself. Like today, I had to sleep the whole day because I haven't gotten a wink of sleep, and I'm still tired. My eyes are still burning, my body's still heavy, my bones and muscles still ache. Sure, you can say, oh, but you didn't work. My coworkers and managers can say, oh, but you don't work as much as I do, and yada yada yada. Cool. Cool. That's okay. Sure, I don't work as much as you do when you think of it in a logical manner, but when you think about the fact that everyone's different and can take only so much, yeah. You guys are amazing. You guys are stronger than me. That's cool. I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be stronger than anybody. I just want to be me. I just want to live happy and live with no regrets. But that's obviously not a thing since I screwed up so much. I just hope that I can get to a point where I can live with people who won't abandon me and who don't hurt me and mistreat me, that we can communicate effectively and settle boundaries and respect each other's boundaries. I pray that someday I can learn enough to be a good enough person, worthy and deserving of that. And I might punch a wall out of anger. I might scream out of stress. I might cry and mope about things on a stream that probably nobody's watching. But god damn it, I'm gonna survive. I swear I'm going to survive. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. It's not my time. I know it's not. I could feel it. There are many things I haven't done, many things I want to do, many things I want to achieve, and places to go and people to meet, and I'm not done yet. Damn it, I am not done. So even if I stop this stream early, even if I stop playing this game, that doesn't mean it's just, this game really does not bring out the best in me. This game does not. And I was told by a very wise YouTuber, streamer, person, although to be accurate, I wasn't really told, I just watched a clip. Shout out, well, I mean, I was told by a certain, I saw it on a video. Maybe I should give it a little shout out. I think they're called Jazzy Guns. There was a piece of advice that was very, very fucking wise that I very, very needed and very much helps me. And it's, if you're streaming something you don't like, it shows. Don't play something you don't like. If you're doing this whole streaming business and shit.
Calorie intake recommended.
So guys, I might just stop playing Subnautica because it's really taking a toll on me. Maybe I'll continue it later in the future. This game is so exhausting and so lonely and so stressful. I don't like it, and it shows. So why am I doing this? This is not quality content. There's a phrase that, again, more phrases and quotes that I'm pulling out of my ass from God knows where. Somebody said, do what makes you happy. It's as simple as that, right? Let me just save this just in case. I hope that removing this, like uninstalling this game, doesn't delete all my stuff. I might not even continue this game, for all I know. I might not ever resume Subnautica, for all I know. But I think I need a break from doing things I don't want to just because other people say to do them. I will try things if people want me to, and if I like it, I play it. If I don't, I don't. I should be true to myself. So, in that regards, I apologize for the early cutoff of this stream. I apologize for those who really like this game and actually love it. A lot more than I do, probably. But it's just not for me. And respectfully, I just say, it's just not for me. I can't keep streaming this. It's exhausting, and it brings out the worst in me. It brings out all my depressive thoughts and makes me feel lonely and isolated. Although I do say stuff on other streams, maybe it might not even be the game. It could just be my lifestyle and the fact that like I'm gonna be like dead honest. I have trouble even with my friends at work because we don't communicate well, and honestly, it's partially my fault because I haven't texted them in a while because I've been like either working or passing out asleep or doing projects. I really need to make more time. I really need to make more time for my friends, and I really hope they can make time for me. But one of them's on vacation, so I don't want to like bother him because sometimes they need a vacation and they need to get away from all the nonsense, and maybe I was a part of all that nonsense. I don't know. But, yeah. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Again, nothing is certain in terms of whether I'm going to continue this or not. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't continue this, because honestly, I don't like this game. But, and that, like, while you think I don't like this game, then why'd you rate it a 6.5 out of 10? Because just because I don't like it doesn't mean it wasn't made well, and people didn't work damn well hard on it. Because I know part of what the process is to make video games. I've studied that, and it is hell. And the people who worked on this game, they worked hard. So I'm not going to not appreciate that, at least. People work hard. It's just not my cup of tea. There's a difference between objectivity and subjectivity. So, anyways, have a good night or morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is in your part of the world. This has been Kalen Calensi, and I'm signing out. Gnocchi.